Hey y'all, so I wanted to do this video for the Redrum Mysteries and give the rules and regulations. Okay, so first off, it is $25 to enter the game, but there is a 150 prize pool that you can win. You can win it alone or with somebody else that you will split. So here's the rules. It has a minimum of 12 people. 12 people have to enter the game. And so there's different roles. And so um, the first six people, no matter what, first six people, they're just townspeople. And they're just, their roles trying to find out who the red rummers are. Spell that backwards. And, um, trying to get them out, trying to get them arrested, trying to get them caught. Okay? So the first, the first role I'm going to tell you about is the red rummers. Okay, so they are, it could be one, two, or three, just depending on how many I want. So every night they go and they elect somebody, they talk to each other, they elect somebody to red rum. Okay, boom. Okay. And then they're trying to pretend like they're just regular townspeople and also vote, people are pretending like they don't know who the red rummers are. Okay, so there's a doctor. Okay, so the doctor um, is a doctor, and if a red rum somebody, the doctor can save that person and keep them alive, and then that person will not be, red rummed. So, if you are the doctor in the game and you save somebody successfully that was going to get, you know, then you will, and you make it to the end, you will get an extra $5 worth of prize product. So let's say, for instance, this round, um, they try to red run me, but then you tell me who's the game operator, no, save that person, save me, then you will be getting an extra $5 if you make it to the end. Okay. There is a police officer. The police officer's job is to try to, you know, keep arresting or arrest the red rummer. So the police officer every round will arrest somebody they think is the red rummer, or red rummers, and then they will, you know, arrest them, and that person will go to jail. If a person goes to jail for that round, they cannot be red rummed. They can't be red rummed that round, but there's a catch. So if you're a police officer and you make it to the end, for every person you successfully arrested, you get an extra $5 at the end. Okay. So here's the catch. With a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, there's an attorney. The attorney's job is that they can like bail somebody, get somebody out of jail each round. So what will happen is, let's say person A gets arrested, right? Person A has their one phone call that they can call to an attorney who they think is an attorney. They make the phone call to the attorney. I will let the person know who they want to call. Hey, this person is in jail. They think you're the attorney. So, if the person is not the attorney, they can't get the person out of jail anyways. If the person is the attorney, they can elect and say, hey, I want to get this person out of jail. Hey, keep them in there. The attorney, it doesn't matter. They can be a prosecuting attorney or defense attorney. As long as they make it to the end, so that's up to them who they think will win the game, and they make it to the end with that person, then they get to win the prize too. For every person that successfully bails out, that the attorney successfully bails out, that is a red rummer, they get an extra $5. Here's the other catch. Just like I said, that you cannot um, be offed if you go to prison that night, that round. Okay, so if you decide to stay in prison, then you will lose $5. So even if you get arrested and you call an attorney or who you think is an attorney and they don't bail you out, you lose $5 in the prize. So this is gonna go pretty quick. This game's gonna go pretty quick, and the doctor can save themselves, but the doctor can only save themselves one time for the entire game, and they can only save each person one time the entire game. Same with the police officer. They can only save. They can only arrest one person for the entire game. Same with the police officers. They can only arrest one person each the entire game. So you can't repeat arrest people. You can't repeat bail people out if you're an attorney. You can't repeat save people if you're the doctor. And they can self-arrest, self bail out. Okay, so what will happen is that on the live, I will go live and I will say, hey, this is what happened during the round. As far as who was red-rummed. And as far as who went to jail. And if they got bailed out or if they stayed in jail. Or if the person tried to be red-rummed and they were saved. So this game will come after bingo, come after drawing numbers. And so what happened is once we do this round for the game, then it is, and I would also at the beginning of the game tell who was voted out from the previous round after everybody sends me their votes. So then each person, there will be 20 minutes, 30 minutes time that everybody in the game can be in the chat and they can talk, and they will talk. And the person who might be on the chopping block or whoever wants to defend their name, they can come up into the box and talk and defend their name for like a minute, minute and a half. So after everything is said and done, then in the background, and I'll probably create a Discord, everybody send me their votes or send me their votes in a DM, and then while everybody sends me their votes, the police officer can elect to arrest somebody or not arrest somebody. Red rummers can elect to off somebody, not off somebody. Doctor can elect to save somebody, not save somebody. And attorney, if somebody gets arrested, can offer to, or whoever gets called can offer to bail them out, not bail them out. So that is the round. When it gets to the final three, there will be a popular vote on who played. They will get out to they will vote each other to do to the final two. They won't be a popular vote. They'll vote each other to who will get to the final two, right? If you are just a citizen and you get to the final two, if it's two citizens get to the final two, good, they split it. They split the 150 prize, they each get 75, which is still a lot. If you are a citizen and you get to the final two with a red rummer, you don't get nothing. The red rummer gets everything. If it's the two red rummers that get to the final prize, the final end, they split it. And then also, if you make it to the end, if you're a citizen, make it to the end with a doctor, the doctor gets the extra, depending on how many they saved. The police officer gets the extra, depending on how many they arrested successfully. If you are an attorney and you make it with the citizens, you get the extra, depending on how many you bailed out. Same with if you're an attorney, you make it with the red rummers. So that is the game, okay? I'm going to post this video. Any questions you guys ask me. I know it's a long video. I had to get through all the rules. Love y'all. Bye.